Have you ever felt like life was out of control and God was nowhere to be found? Well, today, the SRKids will be retelling the story of Esther, the young orphan girl who was chosen by God to save her people. I hope you enjoy. Many years ago, around 500 BC, the Jewish people were under the rule of Xerxes, the king of Persia. Xerxes was a powerful king, the most powerful in fact, and though he was small, his kingdom was great.
Okay, people always say I'm small, but here's the deal. Small is relative, and what I mean by that is my relatives are small. Thanks, Dad.
Right, well, like I was saying, Xerxes was in control of everything. Everything, that is, except his wife. One day he sent men to bring her to his side, that he might show her beauty to the world. But Vashti, she refused to come. And at this the king was enraged and banished her from his palace forevermore. So, how do you feel about what happened? Sometime later, King Xerxes' men encouraged him to select a new queen. So he sent them out to gather girls from all over the kingdom, that they might come and join in a competition to win the king's heart. Some jumped in joy, others jumped with butterflies, but all of them came to compete. And so the epic battle began. The hula for the king's heart. And as the battle raged, there was no question. Beauty was shared by every contestant. Gracefully they swirled circle by circle, some dressed in pink and others in purple. Their commitment was strong and the battle was fierce, so much Harrison even shed a tear. But like all things, time came to an end, and now the decision for queen must be read.
And the winner is...
Esther.
So, Esther, what's it like winning King Xerxes' heart?
It's wonderful.
Sweet! Sometime after these events, a ceremony was held where King Xerxes honored a man named Haman. At this ceremony, Haman was given a seat of honor, higher than that of all the other nobles, and all the royal officials and girls from around the kingdom knelt down to pay honor to Haman for this the king had commanded concerning him. All that is, except a man named Mordecai, who was Esther's cousin. This enraged Haman, and hearing that he was a Jew, Haman decided he would not only plot to kill Mordecai, but all the Jews as well. And running to the king with a mopey-dopey look on his face, Haman convinced the king to make a law whereby he would destroy the Jews. But hearing of his plan, Mordecai ran frantically to Esther's side to tell her of the evil plan. Well, Esther listened, and Mordecai spoke. And after some brief conversation and playing with Rose, finally he got to the point and told her of what was to come, and she was shocked. And so, she fell to her knees, and she decided that it would be 3 days that she prayed and fasted, and she would ask all of the Jewish people to join her, for this was a weighty thing. A weighty, weighty thing. You see, life and death hung in the balance. But Esther was a girl with great humility, valuing others above herself and placing their well-being ahead of her own. And so, after 3 days of fasting and praying, Esther rose from her knees and walked courageously into the king's court. But as she walked, she was in fear. But she could only hold it back as she smiled and fixed her hair. But the king was not angry. No, in fact, he accepted her, and he proved this as he raised his giant Falufa scepter. What a great story. But did you notice whose name wasn't in the credits? God's. Esther is the only book of the Bible where God's name is never mentioned. But though you may not find his name, his fingerprints are everywhere. From the SRKids to you, we hope you have a great Sunday and a happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for watching.